can behind.
Oh. They're following this man on his bike. Oh, lovely. We just pulled up here outside the tennis club and the football club, I think it is, to fill up with some water. And we've just seen those lovely either llama or what's the other one? Llama, or what's the other one's called?
Sheep.
Sheep, yeah, there were sheep with them.
Alpaca.
Alpaca, yeah, either llamas or alpaca. Just go charging past with a load of little lambs. That was a good surprise. So Mark's filling up with the watering can because their tap attachment is different, and obviously it's not for motorhomes really, but they don't mind, so that's good. It's lovely. And they were off to park, find a park up tonight. So here we are. This was the car park. Not glamorous, but it's free. There you go, the mountains in the background. So people have been coming here to park up to go for a hike somewhere. Like I say, we had a lovely quiet night here last night. Lots of hiking paths there. So if any of you are into hiking, Wolfgangsee. So that's the area. So apparently they reckon this is where you can swim. Paddling, I wouldn't really call it swimming, but this is the music that we were hearing last night. It just sounds like white noise in the background when you're further away from it. But yeah, but lovely, free, so you can't complain. So this is what we could hear last night. That's it, we're in Germany. Mark's just gone into T-Mobile here. The first place as we've entered into Germany to pick up or get a SIM card, and all they're doing is 3G and...
No, 3 gig in total.
Oh, all they're doing is 3 gig and that's no good.
€10 for 3 gigs.
€10 for 3 gigs. 3 gigs won't last 5 minutes. We have Haywards Heath Weg, which is obviously probably twinned with Haywards Heath in England. So Haywards Heath Weg in Germany, twinned with Haywards Heath in England. Morning. So this is where we stayed last night, our first night in Germany. So it's a place called Chimneys, and I'm going to show you around, and we're looking over at the lake, Chimneys Lake, and the mountains behind. So let's show you around. So here we are. I'd say it was quiet-ish. The lorries started around 20 to 6. There's one going now this morning, wherever they're going and wherever they were coming from. So this parking here, it's all gravel parking, was made by the council to park so you're outside of the town, so it's given for any overflow. But as we're the only ones here, and we have been all night, bit of a funny old way they've marked it out. So, but anyway, it's free, no services obviously because it is a car park, but it's somewhere to sleep for the night. Just over there is the lake. It looks a very big lake, and beyond that you can't see now because of the weather, but there are mountains beyond that. So we're now pulled up into this garage, and we're just filling up with diesel, and then they do have LPG here, so we will fill up with that as well and then be on our way. Not that I have a thing about laundrettes, but I must say this is the best laundrette that I have ever been in any country that I've been to, and that includes in the UK. So I have got everything in this washing machine here, which is a 30k washing machine, and that has cost me €15. So it takes card, this machine, or notes. So you can either put your card in, or you can put notes in and get change. And you just then press the number of your washing machine. 2 washing machines here, washer dryers, and then the tumble dryers. Again, we have this big one here, which is 30k. I'm chucking it down with rain out there, been thundering and lightning, really bad storm. So I'm going to sit in here with my book and continue reading my book. And Mark has gone to make me a coffee and bring it in here. We know how to live. But I had to just tell you all what a fabulous laundrette this is. I'm not sure about this cable car. It's about to go, but it doesn't have any of those like wheels that you go over. And oh, it's off. It's off. It's off.
Is it?
Let's tighten it up then or something. Is it?
Yeah.
Look how hard it's got to go up. Oh, look at that. No way, that's just hanging, isn't it?
Not fancy though.
No way, that's just... Well, at least it goes in slower than that one we were on. We are heading to this castle behind me, and it's where Walt Disney came up with the idea of the Sleeping Beauty film. I've always wanted to visit this castle, so we're going to visit that, and there's another castle as well, so we're going to visit that as well. So I'm just going to turn around and show you where it is, right over there. So this ticket machine takes cards, really easy. Just put your card here, and we have just paid €5 for 12 hours. We're not going to stay here for 12 hours, but how good is that? It's really cheap. This is, I think it's a ski resort as well around here, but also people were going up on those cable cars and putting really long things on top of the roof. And we've just worked out it is actually the paragliders. Can't see them now, but they were paragliding around. So they've obviously taken the paragliding up there, equipment, and apparently they can pay €3 here and land in this car park. That'd be great to watch that. Anyway, it's lovely around here. And we're just walking off to the castle. I've never stood next to one of these.
Snow blowers.
Snow blowers. Loads of them. We've already walked past quite a few of them, so loads more here. Look at that castle. Tra-la! So we are off onto this hiking trail. It is closed at the bottom there, and we've just read the sign saying that the bottom is closed at your own risk because of rock falls and flooding. But that is more if it's torrential rain or thunderstorms, which it isn't. It's a lovely day, but the weather changes so quickly, who knows. So we're going to show you where we're trying to get to. It's beautiful round here though. Look at this. Oh no! It looks like the gate's closed. Oh. I think that needs a bit of wood there. It's missing a bit of wood. How fast is that flowing? That's amazing. Like a conveyor belt. Wow. Closed. Oh, look at that.
Look at it, it's taken all the way up. That would have been amazing. All the way around the gorge.
Oh. Oh, we've got to find another way. We like the hydrant. Oh, it's coming towards us. Poor old things. Oh. Hey? Oh yeah. Wow. We have climbed quite a way. Look at that. Amazing.
Neuschwanstein Castle is a totally amazing castle built in the 19th century on a rugged hilltop above the village of Hohenschwangau. Commissioned by King Ludwig II, its construction started in 1869 and has never been totally completed. It was built as a private residence of the king. He moved in 1884 but died 2 years later, only spending 172 nights there. After his death, it was open to the public. Since then, 61 million people have visited. The design of the castle is called Romanticism. Ludwig took the idea while visiting the castles along the Rhine. 2 steam cranes were used in the castle's construction, one to move materials up the hill and the other for the construction. For 2 decades, the building was the principal employer in the area. 200 craftsmen worked on the site. That number rose to 300 near the completion date. Despite its size, the castle only contained the king's private lodgings and the servant rooms. There was no space for a royal court. It cost 6.2 million euros, equivalent to 50 million in today's money. King Ludwig II died aged 40 in mysterious circumstances, which remain open to question. The king's death was recorded as suicide by drowning. He was found dead in shallow water on Lake Starnberg. The king was a strong swimmer and no water was found in his lungs.
Look, there's a door on the side. Mark's just spotted it. Right. There. So just hope it's not a fire exit. What a jump if it is.
Look how beautiful that is down there. The mountains. Incredible view.
Well, we've taken a different path and we've got up to the bridge here that we were looking up at when we were down right at the bottom. It's closed, so obviously we can't go across it. It's apparently closed for maintenance. Doesn't look like any maintenance work going on, but anyway, it's closed, we can't go on. So that's a shame. Anyway, we'll find another way down now. But it's lovely up here, lovely walk. There are other people up here as well. So they've obviously come on some sort of little path that wasn't blocked. How amazing is this? So we're at the other side and it just looks like a postcard. It's just beautiful. I'm not going to go any further because that is a sheer drop, that side. Don't think we'll stay here too long because of landslides. Look at this stunning view. So we're walking down now from that lovely castle, the prettiest castle ever we've seen, and we're walking down now to the other castle, the yellow castle.
Hinchwinnow Castle is also a 19th century castle and the childhood home of King Ludwig II. There has been a fortress on the site since the 12th century, although the castle you see today was started in 1833. A year after King Ludwig's dad bought the existing castle, the reconstruction was finished in 1837. Ludwig's dad, King Maximilian, died in 1864. Ludwig succeeded to the throne and moved into his dad's room in the castle. He lived there till his own castle, Neuschwanstein Castle, was completed enough to move into.
So we've just come across this,
Hydroelectric plant.
there we are. Look at the colour. Just looking at the height over here, really high. The dam there.
See the difference here, don't you?
Yeah. Wow. This is such a beautiful town. Look at this church. It's wonderful. So we're pronouncing it
Fuzon.
Fuzon. Oh,
It's probably
Fuzon.
nothing like that.
No, so it's a lovely town.
Fuzon is a most impressive Bavarian town. It's known as the town of King Ludwig II. It's over 700 years old and sits 800 to 1200 metres above sea level. It's rich in both history and beauty.
So what we got?
Well, you've got your hazelnut and white chocolate cookie,
And you've got a
chocolate and pistachio.
really pretty, isn't it? Woolworths.
I saw someone with a Willy bag.
Woolworths. Oh. If you want to come with us through Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium and France, then click on that like button, subscribe to us, it's free to do so, and come along for the journey. Oh wow, look at that.
The High Castle of Fuzon dates back to the 13th century. It's the most impressive and best preserved medieval castle in Bavaria. The inner courtyard is a masterpiece of illusionary architecture. Although the first castle recorded on the hill dates back to the Roman Empire, none of that sadly still exists.
Oh wow, look.
Can you see Daffy? Okay. Over there, look. That's where we've got to get to anyway. See that big rock straight ahead? It's coming out, the dome-shaped one. To the right of that, down the bottom, you see the buildings?
Yeah.
That's where Daffy is over there.
So, behind this plain white wall is all those stunning paintings on the wall that we showed you. So, we're all castled out now. What a lovely day.
So we've just done around a 15-mile walk. We've been up to the castle up there, which was absolutely stunning. We walked down the hillside. Doesn't look very far, but it's actually quite a long way. It's higher than what you imagine. And there's a castle in the distance over there, which we then walked to. Not sure you can see it. The sky above looks quite angry at the moment. I'm not sure how it's going to come out. So we continued from there to the town of Fuson, which is right over in the distance, over there somewhere. And we've just walked back now, back to Daffy for a nice deserved cup of coffee and something to eat. But it was absolutely fantastic walk. We've been walking for literally hours, but it's been such fun. So there we go, that's the 360 panoramic view of where we are. Yeah, there's a church there in the distance on the left hand of the screen, which we notice they've got a water fountain, so we'll be topping up with water when we leave here. And then back round, there's Denise, eager to get back to Daffy. Achy leggies. So we're on the way back now. So I'll continue panning round and back up to the stunning castle there on the hill, which was the inspiration for Beauty and the Beast. No, sorry, I apologise. It was the inspiration for Sleeping Beauty.
Just watch this brilliant sunset. So set behind the mountain there, absolutely fantastic. Now the sky's turning beautiful colours. We are actually going to stay here tonight. There we are, parked up. There's the castle there we walked up to. I'm shivering. It's going to be 1 degree. So anyway, that's the cable car. So we were parked up in the top car park there. Our ticket takes us to 10 o'clock tonight, and then from 10 till 7 in the morning it's free. So in the morning we'll get up and just put another 1 or 2 hours in while we sort ourselves out and decide. We'll get ready to go to where we want to visit next. I hope this will be quite quiet here. Anyway, time to go in. See you in the morning.